It is a new day. Welcome back. So today, day 2 of spring break for me, I have been tasked or challenged with changing the front brakes on my car, right? Front brakes? Okay. So, because Andrew thinks I can't do it by myself, but I'm going to try. So right now, we're getting ready to go and take his old rotors, because the beauty of us having basically matching cars, we can share parts. So we're gonna go and get his old rotors turned so that then when we come back and wash my car, then I can get to it. So yeah, here we go. It occurs to me that some people might not know what it means to get your rotors turned or why you need to do it or what rotors even are. So it's part of the brake assembly, right? Disc brake stuff. This is my stupid girl version of explaining things, and Andrew's gonna be here to correct me. Okay, so you get the rotors and they wear down kind of unevenly, and so when you change your brakes, you take them off and go get them turned so that they can like shave it down the material. You can do it maybe like 1 or 2 times before you need new rotors. So we're gonna do that, and then it makes it smooth, so it decreases the likelihood of junk getting between the rotors and the brake pads and making nasty squeaky noises. Did I get that right?
Pretty accurate.
Science! So we've got the jack stands, or in this garage we call them jack sits because it's not standing on them, it's sitting on them. But I've got the impact, and it's spinning left. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. It's the 3/4 socket. And now I'm gonna take off the lug nuts. Doesn't matter doing it in a pattern when you're taking it off, huh?
Nope.
Okay. This is going well.
Are you going the right way? Yep.
I said lefty loosey. Put those where you won't lose them. Do that. And then carefully take this off. Oh, I smashed my foot. I'm so graceful. All right, put that
One more side to go.
over here. Again. So that's what I know to do.
Then you go and lower it down onto the jack stands.
Yeah. That's a good idea. That's what I was gonna do. This needs to come off. This is the rotor. We took Andrew's to get turned so we can put them on here instead. One of mine actually, it's got a chunk missing out of it because I might have lost a tire one time. So that's why we're switching them out. And so I need to figure out how to take this off. I think I need to get out this cotter pin.
Nope.
Nope,
That stays.
that's not, oh yeah, that stays. Got it. Okay, that's on the end of that axle. Okay, so then I'm gonna look back here because I don't see any bolts over here. Oh, this one down here?
Nope. There's nothing holding the rotor on.
Oh. So I need to take the brake caliper off.
Yep.
And I do that. Looks like it's attached back here
Yep.
in 2 places. And there's an 11 written on those bolts, so I bet I need an 11mm socket.
No.
They're grade 11.
I don't know what the 11 means, but they're a much larger bolt than an 11mm head.
So I thought. They didn't look very 11.
Pretty sure they're like a 18 or 17.
Well, then I'll go find an 18 or a 17. I think it's 15.
We'll update soon. Who's right? How would you say it's going so far?
Great. I have a ratchet. I have a breaker bar. I have a 17 because he was right. And a 12 because this helps me take off this bracket up here because there's a hard line to the caliper that you don't want to break and bend and things. So yeah, so that's gonna go there. But I may have been given a hint that I should use the breaker bar first on this 17 back here. So there it is. Oh, I should make sure it's the right way. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. I think I get so backwards with this. Oh,
You're going the wrong way.
I am?
Yep.
Fruit. Sweet. So I need to pull up then.
Uh-huh.
This is gonna be great. Stay. Oh.
Can she do it?
Yeah. I'm running into the jack stand. Please hold. Oh, that worked. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I can use the ratchet now on that one. I want lefty loosey. Nope. Why is everything backwards?
Because the bolt's facing you.
Don't bother me with your logic. Hey, I did it!
Don't take that one all the way out yet.
Okay.
Get the other one loose and get the tab for the brake line off.
Okay. This again. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one was not very tight. Okay. Goodbye, breaker bar. And loosen that up after I do this tab up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Ha. Leave that in there.
You can just move the bracket out of the way and thread that back into the spindle. Because the bolt's just going to fall out.
Mom's gonna fall out.
It's not very nice.
Your mother is a wonderful lady. Okay. Is that what you would consider out of the way?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Now we go back to the 17. Ooh, okay. Move my legs out of the way so I don't drop this on myself. Probably do the bottom one first all the way out, right?
That's fine.
Because I'm just thinking if I did the top one, then it might like, and you don't want to, in any case. Trick is, number one, am I going to remember how to do this on the other side? Number two, will I remember how to put it all back together? There's a bolt.
And then you're going to try to just carefully get the caliper to sit on the lower arm without bending the brake line. once
Right
it's
there.
off.
Oh, I should have taken my ring off. Do that next time. I don't want to bend my pretty ring. Ah. If you could just stay on there, that'd be great.
You better hold on to the caliper.
Yeah, duh.
I think you're tightening it again.
How? But it's still this. How'd that happen?
Professional.
For fruit's sake. Professional amateur, okay? You do this every day for a living. I teach children and change the world. There we go. She's coming around the mountain when she comes. Okay. Did I?
Just wiggle it off the rotor.
That's what I'm trying to do. She duck. Ooh, got her. Yeah. How?
I think you might need an assist.
Okay, fine. So, Andrew zip tied the caliper to the arm on that side because the ABS line kind of makes it tricky to just balance it there. So now I'm going to move to this side, but I wanted you to see the rotors here. Can you see that? All of these lines, it looks like a vinyl record, and they're very groovy. And I want to keep the grooves in my music, not in my rotors. So that's why you got to turn them so that they are nice, flat, and smooth again. So we're back with the breaker bar. Second verse, same as the first. Hopefully more smooth. Probably not. Okay, so this time I get to push down, huh? Because we're backwards now.
Yes.
Now it's so I can't. Oh! I did it. Okay, crack that one. Why are these so much tighter?
Leverage is your friend.
Got it.
Great.
Yay.
Don't forget about the little bolt.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was just checking if you were paying attention.
All right, we'll check back in a minute when she has this set apart.
I have this,
What is that?
a clamp
Yep. Do you know what to do with it?
stuff. Hold things together. So I want to move this, right? Ugh. You said something about getting the pads out of the caliper, and then you hand me this. So,
So before you take those pads out,
okay.
we're going to use the clamp to compress the caliper.
Like, okay, so, like this?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm doing like this.
And you just want to make sure it's not pushing the pistons out of the other side of the caliper.
There's pistons here?
Yes, you're pushing the pistons back in. But see, you have 2 pistons on this side, 2 pistons on this side. You're pushing these ones in. You want to be pushing the fluid back up and into the reservoir, not just sliding these ones in and pushing those ones out. So you have to keep an eye on it.
So am I doing this
Yes,
right?
you're doing it right.
Oh, okay.
You just need to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Keep going.
She tight.
No, you have a long way to go.
What are you even looking at? Nope. Was I supposed to put this in the middle or the
No,
top?
you have it right.
Oh, okay.
And when you do this, you want to make sure your reservoir is not full to the top because it will overflow. This one luckily is halfway between the add and the full line. So we'll see when we do both calipers.
Okay.
So you can slide it down a little bit towards the center of the pad.
Well, I can't because
Loosen it
it's
back up.
taut. Now you tell me. Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, it has centering it. Okay.
All the way in. The pad's all the way in as far as it can go.
Well, I don't know.
Look at it.
Would you just look at it? I think it is.
Okay, then do the same thing on the other side of the caliper.
With what?
Take that one off.
Oh. So it's not going to just like pop out when I'm...
No.
I see.
And the same thing, when you compress the other side, you have to make sure that side stays. Usually they do, sometimes they don't. New brake pads. Love these Hawk pads. I run them on my Tundra and the Super Duty. Get about double the life out of them that I was getting out of like local auto parts store pads, and they stop much better. So go ahead and show the old ones.
So you can see they're quite worn.
Not completely worn out, but they were due.
So how do you know if they're completely worn out?
There's still like what,
It's still
3/16 of pad between the metal. That's
Oh,
your
so
brake
this
pad.
whole thing is a pad?
Yeah, that's the brake pad. That's just the backing plate.
Got it. But if we look at the new one, gee willikers, that's a lot thicker. If you look at that,
Yep.
much better.
Time to do the other side.
All the way in. By the way, ladies, I do not recommend doing this if you have a fresh manicure. Do it when you're due for your next one. Because I started with nails. All right, let's do this side. Alright, clamp is off. Now there's these little baby cotter pins. I'll show you. They're really cute. Look at how little the cotter pin is. It's just a little tiny baby cotter pin. Okay.
One of them has it. Yep, that one has a different one.
Oh, that's weird. That one's not as cute. Okay, now we take out these pins. Done. Keep them with the cotter pins so we don't lose the cotter pins. And then we take out the brake pads. There we go. So these are pretty nasty too. Not a ton left. Certainly could have gone longer, but my brakes are very squeaky and it's driving me crazy. So here we are. Where's the new ones?
Still on the other side where you left them.
Oh, where I left them.
Who's doing the brake job?
Oh, would you look at that?
Right where you left them.
Right where you left them. This way. Okay. Put that one in. Put this little pin back through it a little bit. Just to hold it there for me while I get the other one in. Make sure you don't put them on backwards. Well, I guess I couldn't because the holes wouldn't line up.
You could put them on with the metal side facing the rotor.
Oh, yeah, okay, I guess.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Then it would really squeak. There we go. Got those done. Gotta put back in the cute little baby cotter pins, and then this is done with this part. So we've got the rotors machined down, and they're nice and smooth and pretty again, but we realized that these are not, in fact, the same size as mine. So we bought brand new ones that are so pretty and so smooth. So there's lots of material. That's the material that they grind down because they're brand new. So now we're gonna put these puppies on. Stay tuned. Right?
Nope.
Right. There we go. Move all this old junk out of the way.
Oh, we need to go grab Loctite for the caliper bolts.
Yeah.
I'll go find that.
Okay. Goodbye, zip tie. And now we see if I got those pistons down enough, which I think I did. There we go. I just gotta line it up. It's a little low.
Got this?
I got it. I did it.
Put one bolt in, just a couple turns, and then we'll put Loctite on them. And did it actually grab?
Nope. Working on it. Go home. Aha. I did it.
Hey babe, what'd you have for lunch?
A bean and cheese burrito. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Okay.
Might be some residue. Yum. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess.
I believe in you.
There you go. Go ahead, put that one in.
Oh, come on. Haha. I did it. And I don't have any beans in my mouth this time. Do I?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Now take the first bolt out.
Cool. Oh, wait. It's in my way. So this is blue Loctite.
Yep.
And there's also red Loctite.
There's green, there's gray, I think there's a bunch of them.
What is blue special for?
Medium strength, I believe it says. Yeah, medium strength. The red's the higher strength.
Okay then. This I can put back now.
Update shortly when we start the other side.
All right.
How's it going?
It's going okay. When I was taking this side apart, I found that the bolt for the bracket on this side is not the same size as the one on the other side. So this one was 13 millimeter. Ah, the other one was 12 millimeter. So that was fun. Now I'm just trying to get it to thread back in, but I am having a little bit of a difficulty. Maybe because my caliper is hanging down here.
And just to expand on what she said earlier, this 04 4Runner, they have a 12.5 inch rotor and a 13.3 inch rotor. Not sure what packages or what dictates which one you have, but you will need to know that. It is not the same as a 2003 Tundra rotor, like I assumed.
Oh. It's fine, everything's fine.
Would have been easy if you hadn't put that bracket on yet, but it worked.
I know what I'm doing. Okay. Look, it's even lined up perfectly.
You're gonna put Loctite on the bolts?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna thread this one first.
Well, now that you're not holding the caliper, you could have just put it on beforehand.
You didn't have the lid on that. Okay, so I just put it a little bit on these bottom part of the threads. Just a
Will
little,
she make a mess?
a little boop boop. Is that too much?
It's fine.
Why not? Yeah, I did. All right, got that one started. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I get it on my hand? I got it on my hand.
I guess you can get it on your hand then. So we got the front all back together. Now she's taking the back tires off so we can go ahead and rotate them while we have the fronts off.
Recording? Okay, so rotating the tires, like he said, so we took the front ones and put them crisscross on the back, and then took the back ones and put them straight forward. We do that because they don't wear down evenly, so there is some cupping or stepping, so when you run your hand along the outside of it, it's like steps instead of smooth like it's supposed to be. This one isn't awful, but anyway, they don't wear down evenly because of alignment. So common on lots of vehicles, not just mine, but anyway, I'm putting on the fourth and final tire, and one of my workout goals has been to be strong enough to do this by myself without help. So what you gotta do is use your whole friggin' body, push it up as close as you can, Try to line up the lug nuts the best you can. Then you can use your feet and lift it. That sounded great. I gotta get closer. Oh, gotta try again. It's my fourth one, okay? I'm tired. Nope. Oh gosh, not close enough. Might be a little high on this side compared to the other side.
It is higher. It's leaning.
Of course, we saved the hardest side for the end. But you know what? I like to try to do something challenging every day. One challenging thing. Otherwise, you're not growing. You're just being a potato. Okay, getting close. Nope, too far. Okay. There we go. There we go. So close. Come on. Yes. Did it. Those workouts are paying off. Don't want to wake up early and do them, but I never regret it. And now I am seeing the fruits of my labor. So now I'm putting on the lug nuts. Just threading them on a little bit just to get it started. That's not on. Then I'm gonna hit it with the Ugga Dugga. It's not an actual Ugga Dugga, huh?
It's not an air impact.
It's not an air one, but I'm gonna hit it with the impact in a crisscross pattern because those are the rules. I do not make the rules, I just follow them. Okay. Crisscross pattern. Why don't we do the crisscross pattern?
Why?
Yeah.
To keep everything centered?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna start here.
You got the battery wedged in.
Yep. And then I just go around and make sure they're all tight, right?
Flip the impact over so you don't get it wet.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Now I'm gonna have Andrew hit them with the torque wrench, so that way it's his fault if these fly off, not mine. But that's it. The brakes are changed, got new rotors, I got all 4 tires back on all by myself. The only help I needed was zip tying the calipers in place to like hold them out of the way and getting the jack all the way up on the car because I wasn't quite strong enough for that. So I guess that's my new goal. Goalpost has been moved. So other than that, I think I did it all by myself. Just a few verbal pointers, but pretty proud of myself. Are you proud of me?
Good job, babe.
All right. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that.
We'll let you know if anyone dies when the brakes fail.
Hey.
We'll see.
See you next time.